Hello world, we're live. It's me, the Jcrow. Welcome. Today we're in Adobe Photoshop. It is the final day of Artfight. Now I know what you're thinking. It's not, it's August. Jcrow. Artfight ended. Well, Artfight, due to technical difficulties on the website, was extended by a few days. So we have some extra days to finish those portraits, and by some, I mean like 24 hours. Mac, hi. Hi, Mac. You're first in chat. You've got the first reward. So, naturally, the first thing I need to do is a quick audio check as soon as YouTube detects I'm live. My phone realized I was live faster. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Can you all hear me? Yeah, that seems fine. Astroblaze animations. Back to you too. Also, someone's already got the first like on the video. Thank you very much to that person. So that's the audio checks. Next up, we'll be sharing some Discord links. So my big plan, big brain, there should be enough time, in theory, to do one more happy dance. It's just a question of who gets the very last happy dance. Anyway, I'm going to spend this stream getting some portraits done for everybody as revengers to make sure that everyone has some revenge because, I'm really happy and grateful for the art I have received. So I'd like to reflect that gratitude, and revenge is an easy way of doing that. We're going to do an art style that's quicker for me to produce. I call it a color burst style. It's pretty, and we're just going to do some headshots. So everyone's going to at least get a headshot of their character as a revenge for art that they've attacked me with. And then I'm hoping to get a last happy dance in there before the 24-hour period is up. But that does mean, excitingly, that soon I can actually put together the final dance. I'm just debating how to put it together. Mac, I'm currently at the gym. Oh my gosh. What are you doing in the gym? Are you like on the treadmill? I hope this is entertaining enough if you like running. It's not exactly like EDM music and type stuff. I know people listen to some upbeat stuff at the gym usually. Cryglitch, hi, Cryglitch. How are you? How you doing? So, we actually have one of the pictures open currently. That's Discord, so we're ready to start streaming. I was. Ta-da! See what I mean? Color burst. It's a very simple art style. I can use different colors than orange and purple in the backgrounds and on the color, but it's quicker to produce and it makes sure that everybody gets at least a little revenge as a treat, Yeah, I was debating making like poll to ask chat who we think should get the final happy dance if there's time for it. Where did all my layers just go? I clicked something. Ugh, why does it look like that? Brother, ugh. So I think we have Nyx here too. So that's color burst. It's pretty, it's simple. Well, how's everybody doing? Today I had my first ever session of D&D. I did actually receive an attack today from somebody in chat as well. Let's look at the names. We've got a character called Lan. I've got the Witcher Death. I've got Robin. I've got Maisie. What you're called? You're Elias, Alistair, and Freya, also known as Waffles. Should probably start with, if we start with Maisie, because Maisie is actually owned by somebody that appeared in chat, so I think that'd be cute. Why is my chat rotating on my phone? Why is it being like that? Revenge is best served cold, not my type. Cryglitch, sadly, I found out that person I loved for a year is straight. Oh, I'm sorry. There'll be other people, but I understand that it can still hurt in the meantime. I'm hoping it was just like a crush and like uh Mad. I'm sitting because my very blood leaked. Oof. If you know, you know. Is there anywhere for you to like clean up and freshen up, sort of thing? Sorry, I'm still trying to get my phone to rotate and it's just not. Right, you know what? I'm gonna lay the phone down because it's just not behaving. What is this? Yeah, definitely take a rest if you're needing it there, Matt. Cry glitch. It was just a crush. Okay. Still sorry to hear it. I know that can be sad. Well, it is sad. But there are other people, regardless of your orientation, there are plenty of people that will match it. And there will be someone out there. So this one is Maisie. It belongs to Chaotic Cookie, who I believe was in chat like last stream. I don't need the picture to be this big. Photoshop just isn't detecting my inputs. There we go. So session 1 of D&D was kind of chaotic. It started with a lot of screaming. So let's start with like, so we're just going to do some bust up type pictures. So she's got a very round face. She's very cute. We've got big old Pikachu like cheeks, the puppy ears. They're very sweet. A lot of Chaotic Cookie's characters are very cute. It was very hard actually to pick one to work with. But they put the Colby that I put in chat this morning. That's the one they drew. Mac. No, I don't even have a pad, unfortunately. It's very light. Ah, depending on how comfortable you are talking to them, there's a chance that if you ask at like a reception kiosk, whatever that you check in at, if there's a person at the station, there's a chance they may have stuff like that they can hand out. What kind of pose should we give this? I mean, Maisie's really cute. She kind of gives the type that would. How do I do that with paws though? I was gonna be like, you know, like with fingers and you kind of curve them, but she's got paws. Well, it's a very vulnerable situation to be in, Matt, so I do understand. There are like no women, yeah. Is there any women in the gym? Like gym goers? So, Craiglitch, have you got any last minute art fight attacks out, or are you done for the season? What are you doing, Photoshop? What is that? What is that tool? Why are we doing this? What is this? Oh, it's going weird when it overlaps too. What is that? Oh, what letter are you? J? The remove tool? Can you please not? Purple squiggle? We don't want the purple squiggle. Oh, do you ever do that when you hit the wrong tool and then you get some random tool you weren't expecting it's doing something weird? And rather than hitting undo right away, you just kind of have a minute looking at it, seeing what it does. So because Maisie belongs to someone that appeared in chat, I was thinking this time it'd probably be good to like use them as the final attack if this time. It really does depend on how long it takes to get everyone done today. Because I do ideally want to make sure everyone gets at least a portrait because there's only a few left. But here, now I am super grateful. I've got like 19, I think 19 attacks in total. That is insane. I was not expecting that many at all. Oh, Rageki's making a noise. At all. It's the first art fight as well. And that's again why I want to make sure everyone gets something in return. But that combined with an impromptu hospital visit meant that I ran out of time, which I also wasn't expecting. You know, the hospital hit filter and that's get an idea. Yeah, that's cute. Well, that's pretty cute actually. Yeah. Do we have both closed eyes or do we have an open eye too? Just to clarify, I am okay as well. It wasn't pleasant, but I'm okay now. Right, and I think that's that's pretty cute. And we've got a rainbow hair clip as well. Important, very important detail. Um, someone's making weird noises outside. I think someone's barking at the cat. Like not a cat, not an animal barking at the cat, but I think a person barked at the cat. Not mine. One in the garden. Got the little stickers on her arm. So Cry Glitch, next year I will draw mostly attacks because it's more fun and satisfying. I did it to someone with 10 characters and it came out so good. I'm definitely gonna do it more often next year. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. It's really good to hear. Mr. Blaze, a lot of women keep pads on their person 24/7 just to be safe. Exactly, that's but if there's no female gym goers, then it's a bit of a less likelihood that they might be there. It's also very, you know, Cry Glitch, I'm done for the season with my 70. Did you get any achievements for that? How many what were the achievement milestones? I got one for 10 attacks. So at 10 attacks there was a milestone achievement. What was it? Have you got any extras? So I know this first attack achievement, this 10 attack achievement, that's where I'm at currently. Cry Glitch. Chaotic Cookie is the sweetest person on Artfight. Also you, thank you. She drew Noah twice, and I drew Maisie and Cookie for my revenge. I'm drawing Maisie also! Can you tell? Actually, this is a bit too big because it's much in the height and it shouldn't be. Oh, thank you. They are very, very kind. Ooh, didn't intend to do that. So yeah, it's like see where I'm like color burst. It goes pretty fairly quickly. I'm worried that the head's a bit too flat though. I'm gonna see if we can just kind of use the lasso to bring it up a bit and see how that might look. Maybe move the mouth a bit too. Okay, I think it's this eye that's off actually. Just gonna rotate it and bring it down. That looks like that's the problem. And we can do it. There you go. You do the classic artist flip to see how they work. Okay. So I'm gonna double check the line art start size I've been using. Which is around what's the wrong setting actually? Ah, around 10. Okay. So we're onto the line art and then colouring goes really quick with this usually. Cry Glitch. The last milestone was 15 attacks, if I remember correctly. I only achieved 3 milestones, lol. It must take 100 or something for the next one. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's a lot of attacks. Mac, 3 women, I'm pretty sure no same woman would go to the gym on the period. Um, you think that? Some people do. Some people have like lighter flows, some people have less pain, or some people will just power through the pain as well. And like Astro Blaze mentioned, some people also just carry the pads to be safe. So there's a chance that even though they're not, they may just have them in the bag. Okay. Yes, D&D, we started at 1. No, we started at 12. And then we finished at 6. Finished at like just turned 6. So it lasted quite a while. But it was very fun. Like I mentioned before, I'm playing as a little goblin. He is also a pirate. But I'm suspicious, considering this is like the very last day of Artfight. I think Chaotic Cookie might also actually be my last attack of the year. Well, last defense of the year? It's defense when people draw your stuff, right? Which I think is pretty cute. Because, like, you get the first attack and then you get the last attack, and it's like, ah, you're like milestones in a way. Pause. Um, oh, we've already read that. Sorry, Glitch. I'm surprised that the last milestone you had is at 15. I'd have expected one to at least be at 50, unless they're not expecting people to draw that much. But I'm sure cumulatively, because Heartfight's been going on for a few years. So accumulatively, I'd expect them to assume that someone could reach 50, you know? We should at them and be like, excuse me, Craiglitch is an absolute madman art fight and completely destroyed the enemy and deserves extra achievements special just for them. Right, that paw is looking boxy. The fun, like not in a mean way, like excuse me, you should give this, but like tap him on the shoulder. Craiglitch, I was wrong. The last milestone was at 35 attacks. Okay. 35 attacks, not 15. Okay. Still, I think there should be like a 50. You can't be the only one that's gotten up to 70, you know? But then again, I can understand if they're kind of going Steam route with their achievements, where it's like, we want to make sure they're achievements that everybody can achieve, and some people just don't have the time or whatever. And it's like, true. But also, this isn't Steam. Give us more achievements. Oh gosh, imagine the achievement hunt. Oh, imagine a speed run, an achievement hunt, a speed run of Art Fight. I don't actually know what all the achievements is. Does anyone know what the other achievements are? Are there any that aren't related to attacking? Are there any related to anything else? One, two. Ooh, that is a wonky flower. Let's think. How would they do other attacks? Other themed um not attacks, achievements, let's think. So obviously you have like defense version ones, but would that be fair to do if defense relies on other people attacking you? Like you could could have like a small one where it's like received first defense. Or you could get ones that rely on you, like first friendly fire. First friendly fire, first revenge, I think. So revenge is when someone attacks you first. So if Crispy drew an attack for Colby, so I revenged that for that specifically. But then there are other ones like Candy I did for Lime Spots. That was an attack, not a defense. So, not a revenge, sorry. So there could be first revenge achievements or X amount of revenge achievements. But then again, revenge also then relies on you being attacked first, doesn't it? So I'm not sure if that'd be fair. Would that be fair? Astra Blaze. They are a war hero. Craiglitch. I still made 70 attacks and just 3 achievements. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Back. Mac, you're back. Any luck, Mac? I hope so. Mime type. To be honest, I don't like the concept of achievements. They tend to put unnecessary pressure to perform for just the sake of it. You have got a good point. It can have that effect. I think achievements, it depends on what the achievements are as to whether they're more encouraging or just silly and fun. That's why it's like the idea of ones that are like first revenge, and it's like it's a mechanic, it's fun, but then it draws attention to it relies on someone else attacking you first, and that can be upsetting or whatever, sad maybe. Whoops. But friendly, I don't know. Because friendly fire isn't worth many points, so that's why a lot of not a lot, sorry, got tongue tied, of people do it. Uh, Astra Blaze, an achievement for over 100 points on a piece. Could make sense. Yeah. So then it encourages people to try different art, maybe. Ooh, that could be one. So one that encourages you to try different art, like upload an attack, load 2 attacks with a different medium type. An example being, I don't know, like traditional art and physical art, digital and physical, digital traditional. You'll know what I mean. That could be an idea. Is this a full rainbow, by the way? Let's see. Pink, yellow, green. It is not a full rainbow. I'm glad I checked. Because I would have just assumed full rainbow. Still cute though. I'm not dissing it. Here we go. Okay, so that is line art for Maisie. So the next step, I can keep it to the purple colours, but I was thinking of changing it out. So we could do yellow on a different background for the colour this time, possibly. But if you look at the other ones, so it's basically white and a solid fill, and then we have the colour in the line art to make it shiny and pretty. Maisie, so where's the darker shades? I'm gonna say it's gonna be best look. Oh, her cheeks! I've got her cheeks are fur. So we can either do her cheeks in colour or we can do the cheeks in an inversed colour. I wonder, we could use her actual colour pigment for the base colour. So if we do her, I think if we do her fur in the yellow, and the white parts are going to be used for the shirt, the stickers, other details. You'll see as I go. Mac, nothing. Yikes. I'm sorry. Craiglitch, the achievement are all attack based, I fear. They probably are. Astra Blaze, worst case scenario, use toilet paper and get home ASAP. Unfortunately, I imagine gyms don't have the coziest toilet papers. You know, like when you go to the bathroom and the paper's just like crunchy, and you're looking at it like this seems to have all of the comfort of a newspaper. Yo, what's that line? Oh, it's on the reference image. Okay. As long as it's not on As long as it's not on Maisie. But yeah, I do understand what was it Mime Type said it? Yes, I do understand what Mime Type means, where it's like achievements can put unnecessary pressure. They really can. I think it all depends on the person and how they perceive them. Um, though a lot of people do find it either people don't care about achievements, I've found, or people are all about achievements. Is the pattern that I tend to see. Now, I'm not saying that's for everyone. I'm just saying out of my friend group and the people I know, people either just don't care at all or they're obsessed. I know Squeaky Clean's done achievement hunting before. I think I at first was like, oh, some achievements. I could probably aim to get them all. It's a way to get more like time out of the game, I guess. And then I read some of them. I can't remember what game it was, but I read some of them and they were just like really absurd. And I remember thinking, looking at it, like, these don't seem fun. These don't seem like they're going to be fun to try and get. So I don't think I'm going to try and get them. Right, so some extra parts of the design will be done in the blue as well. It won't be blue forever, it's just working out which colours I want in fill and which colours I don't. For example, I think the nose would work as a fill. Or, actually, I'll do this first because I do want to have this as a fill. So the blue stuff will be the rainbow color pop type bit, which is the fun bit, definitely. Maybe the nose, but it might not work. I think it works. Splatoon, I'm here, and it's my bestie's birthday. Oh my gosh, happy birthday! Happy birthday to Splatoon's bestie specifically. Happy birthday to anybody else listening if it's your birthday, though. I don't know, you might be watching this on your birthday in the VODs later. Happy birthday to that person. Mac just got pulled over. Are you driving? Mime type, collect all corrupts and get a golden poop. Yeah, things like that. I know there was a Spider-Man game where it was like, oh no, I've lost all my pigeons. Please find all my pigeons. And it was something like that. And yeah, I think that's what put me off them. I was like, achievements could be fun. And then, like I say, some of them, some games, I look at it and go, yeah, but the point of playing a game is to have fun. And if these achievements to air quote 100% the game stop it being fun, then I'm not bothering. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I can try for achievements, it depends on the game. I can try. But the second I'm not having fun at a game, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna delete and rage quit a game immediately. But within reason, when I'm not no longer having fun with the game, I'm not bothering. Because it's defeating the purpose, ultimately. You're meant to enjoy your games. They're literally meant to be hobbies and a bit of fun. So why would I stress myself out? Right, so one question we have. Ooh. Fill wise, I'm thinking if we do one fill on the rainbow, then the rainbow's getting some extra vibes. And I think that's pretty cool. So we'll get some extra. Trust me, the vibes will kick in later. The only other question is, do we want. Yeah, that looks better. Kind of hides her eyeliner a little bit, but. And I'm going to round out the shiny. We put like some little hearts in her eyes too. Why not? Make her extra cute and shiny. Oh, absolutely. Splatoon, time to risk everything. Oh no, risk what? Mac, no, my brother is. For some reason, they pulled us over out of all people. For context, I'm barely 14. Why, what are the odds? Why are the odds always like You could go your entire life without getting pulled over, but the second you do, it's gonna be at the least convenient time ever. Um, Maybe greens might work in the background here. Brother, pastel? Pastel green might work. Pastels, let's see. Oops. Maybe, I like that shade. A bit of blue towards the bottom. A bit bluer than that. And we're going to hit that with a blur. Not sure I'm a fan of how they're blending together. Less blue, more green. Don't worry, that bit of white on the chest is fine. That's all going to be filled in later anyway. I'm just working out what colours we're having in the background. I think the green probably works okay. But see how we're half an hour into the stream. This has come along pretty well. That's why I'm like, if I do color burst headshots, then I should be able to make sure everyone at least gets a portrait. And if this time again, for the bonus final happy dance, then that's great. But if not, it means everyone's got something. So this is the fun bit. It becomes pretty now. We're just going to color burst and just play with where the colors are being put in. And then the last parts of white will be put in as well. To be honest, I think all these colors really suit the character. Maybe a bit of blue on the ear, a bit of extra blue up here. She already looks really cute, actually. Should we get the extra... I think she might need a darker color behind her. Because she's slightly hard to see. But that's very easy to play with as well. Splatoon, happy birthday to your friend! Yes, mime type. I suggest making the background bleaker. It takes a lot of attention. Yeah, we'll try that. So like a bit more of a grade tone. Okay. I might actually keep it all white in the headband too, because I'm worried it's... Okay, what if in theory this was also coloured in theory? Would that look good? I think it would actually. So let's get some colour behind... Oops! Let's get some colour behind this too. Right, so we're going to try a bit more of a grey tone on her background. But I can also just go straight into the adjust hue and saturation and start like this way. Whee! Let's reset it to 0. Let's start by just keeping that color and making it a bit grayer. Now I think the grayness is making it stand out less. Lighter, no, maybe saturation. No. Nah. Higher saturation and light. No, definitely not saturation. Make it slightly paler, try some different colours. Oh, a red or orange shade might work. Oh, the blues aren't bad actually. Splatoon, thank you. Jcrow, you can look later in chat to see why I'm sort of risking it all. Okay. You're at your bestie's birthday party? So, oh, birthday party. Okay. So you're gonna risk it all in the party? Or is it because you're gonna get the golden poop off all the Koroks? Craiglitch, I need your help for a name for my next animation, cause I don't know English. It's kind of vague. Do you mean like you want a name for an animation style? Or a name for an animation meme? Or a name to like name the file type? Cookie. Well, hello. Hi, Cookie. I don't suppose you recognize anyone on the page currently. Craiglitch, what do you call someone that gets invited to a date between two people? Third wheel. Not welcome. That's third wheel. I know that one. Astro plays a third wheel. Let's try and get some extra colours on Maisie. So what we're doing here, Cookie, is I'm making sure that all the attacks I've got are met with a revenge, so everyone gets something. So we're starting with some colour burst portraits and then seeing if there's time left over for any extras. There isn't any yellow on her yet. But the yellow seems to be kind of fading into everything. Cookie, my baby! Yes! She was first up today. I'm getting some darker colours in her line art too. Maybe I would like usually some yellow, but because of the colour of the character in the background, yellow just seems to be fading mostly. I can maybe do hints of it somewhere. Cookie, okay, I'm a like and leave so I don't spoil anything. That's okay. She's nearly done. Oop, have we crashed? Why are we not undoing? There we go. But thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye. Craiglitch, okay, thanks. Now I have the name. Ah, third wheel. Oh, that's what you meant. That's what you're struggling with, yeah. Now I'm curious, who's the third wheel? Um, and Cookie, I love how she looks. Ah, I'm glad. So I think this might be Maisie done. She looks pretty cute. I know she definitely, see what I mean? Color burst. I do like the colors we've got on her line art. Could potentially, it could. Yeah, I think the blue definitely is working in the background. We like her. I'm doing that artist thing where you toggle layers to see how stuff looks with and without. I think that's good for Maisie. Which means that's at least one option done. I should probably save her. I'll save them all separately later because that's going to take a while. So that's Maisie done. Delete an old sketch layer. I'll keep her on the screen whilst we get the next one. Let's see. How about this one has some fun glasses. We've got quite a lot. Freya, Elias, Alistair, Robin, Witch of Death, very edgy, very nice, and Lan. I like Lan's hair actually. Should you? I think Lan and Witch of Death have been here the longest comparatively. One has a cool hat, one has cool hair. Should go with cool hat first. Oh, she's very cute. Are you ready for a huge change in aesthetic? Boom. Very big change in aesthetic. Oops. Oh, this person has, is that glowing tail theirs? No, it's the pets. Okay. So I'm gonna alter this, and then I need to sort my music out too. Cry glitch, WASD is the third wheel. Oh, I know that character, the keyboard one. They were pretty cool. So, Astro Blaze, have you got any new art done? You been working on your zombie at all? Cookie, whoa, it went from Maisie to emo. It did. It went from a very, very cute little sunshine to a very, very spooky character. So this character appears to not have any ears, no ears, no facial features other than the big eye. Not quite that big. Well, the eyes actually got more of a diamond type shape. If we curve the hat to cover the other eye, might look cool. Because the other eye isn't there anyway, you know? Let's try a little bit smaller, a little bit of an angle. Trying to count. So it's like 1, 2, 3. They are a very interesting character. I do like them both, though. I do like, again, though, that we went from Maisie to a Witch of Death. So I think we should be able to fit a cape on easily. They have like a hooded part of the cape. Not sure how much of the bones we'd see. Maybe a little bit of the sternum. A little bit, maybe. See how big they'll fit on the canvas. They're just kind of looking straight at the camera. It's a little bit unnerving. I'm not sure how I'd feel if this character spotted me, you know? We've got some symbols on the piece on the chest, though, which is... I've no idea what any of these shapes or symbols mean, but it's a very detailed spot, so I'm going to assume they are very important, so we're going to keep them. Loki reminds me of stuff that you might see in D&D. I feel like tilted the head slightly. I don't think it'd make a huge difference. Yeah, it makes a difference as to whether the bottom of the hat fits on the page or not. That's the difference it's making. Could like a slight tilt if I move them to the left a little bit. Just so they're not just like straight up looking straight ahead. Uh, Cookie, I can watch the stream now. Maisie is one of my favorites too. Oh, I'm glad. I will upload Maisie soon. She'll be uploaded later on. Astral Blaze, I nearly fainted at work yesterday, so I didn't do anything then. I'm working on the background for the opening now. Well, I'm glad you've got something fun to do, like the opening. I'm not glad that you nearly fainted at work. I'm going to take a wild guess that it was to do with the heat, because I'm aware stores aren't great at, turning on the damn air conditioning. Was it illness or was it... Right, I'm going to get this curve right by just using the pen tool. Was it illness or was it because it was too hot? So if you're overheating, you really do need to mention that to your manager, or skip the manager, go to like human resources. Because I know confrontation isn't great, but if it's because it is getting that hot in there. Just to clarify, I understand that the temperature the UK reaches might be kind of common for some areas, but in the UK, we have different factors that make it worse, like humidity and the way our buildings are designed to retain heat. Okay, that line art was measured in the wrong brush size, so I need to put it back down to 10. We also do not have air conditioning as standard in any building. You're lucky if a building has aircon. It was the heat and menstruation. Yeah, that'll do it. You need to mention to... I mean, you don't have to mention the menstruation if you don't want to. That is private information. But you need to mention that the heat was that bad to a manager, to somebody. Because it's dangerous. It's straight up dangerous. Alternatively, if you are too scared to, I can understand it's intimidating. Tell them that you've had several complaints from customers. Like, hey, I think we should start using the air conditioning when we get above whatever degrees it were today, because I had several complaints from customers, and there was even one lady that decided to leave because didn't want to shop in the heat. So I think in future we should, air conditioning. Getting faint at all from the heat is insane. And the fact that it wasn't on to begin with, crazy. But I can believe it. You know, today, I've mentioned we were playing D&D, literally had a fan on, and it was just doing nothing. There was a fan on and right opposite, right next to us, and just didn't feel anything. There was like no movement, and uh I know we have a system in the house of usually one side of our home gets really hot and the other side stays really cool because there's like a nice big tree. So usually we strategically open windows on one side of the building and use that to breeze through and cool down the rest of the building. Eep, full circle. I suppose they do have aircon, it's just shit. Sebastian Solis, hi. Hiya. Cry glitch, like girl, you have a star for every artist's eye, including me. Oh, Cry glitch, you deserve more stubs for this community event, by the way. Everything about your art is amazing and stunning and gorgeous and beautiful, cute, nice, inspiring. And I think others should say that more often. Cry glitch, I think secretly you're the amazing one here. Thank you. It was very, very kind of you to say. I appreciate the compliments. I do try. I do try and make a cute heart. But it has been a really fun community event. I think there's a lot of negativity often in the art community, and one of my goals is to try and make the art community a bit more positive, you know? And I think you've done a lot of positivity as well. You've done a lot of attacks this year, and that is free art. That is a lot of gifts out there now? I do appreciate it. Thank you. Uzi, hi. Just wanted to say hi. I want to play Roblox right now, so hi. Farewell and hello. Farewell and hello to you too, Uzi. Welcome and also goodbye. I appreciate you coming to say hi. As y'all gonna make me cry today, honestly. Right. How are we doing? Yes, honestly, thank you, Cry Glitch. Means it does mean a lot. And Cookie, simple, just stand in the middle. And yes, you deserve more subs. Simple, just stand in the middle. And yes. What do you mean stand in the middle? Sebastian, can you say hi and leave because I'm busy right now? Might join back if you're still live. Okay, bye. And hello. Thank you for saying hi and stopping by. And thank you as well, Cookie. You're both lovely. Both you and Cryglitch, you get points for loveliness. We don't have a point chart here. New point chart in the corner. 1 point, 2 point. Smiley face point. I mean, realistically, it's like the subs do grow slowly and they're fine and all, but chat is wonderful, and the people that have joined chat also help build the channel and community as well. So you could have like a billion chubs or a great chat. A great chat is definitely the winner, and I think I have a great chat. So I think you lot are definitely worth a billion subs. Let's see. So we want some contrast areas. So we want to pick the places that are going to be just solid fills. It looks like the hat is a good candidate for it. So it would either be this and this or this. See, I like that, but the hat it's too plain. I could do both of those. No, absolutely not. I think that's the best option. And I know we've got some details on the bottom, but potentially that too. No. This? Yes, but then we lose the detail on the ribs. Okay, plan. Concept. A little bit of both. We're gonna colour in here. Lime type off. And Cookie doobie da da. Oh, chippy chapper doobie. Yes, I know what you're doing. I saw it. I was like, are you doing Perry the Platypus with like doobie dooba? Is that what you're doing? Chippy chapper. What is your favorite cat meme that's come out of this year or any year? Favorite cat memes? I'm quite a fan of little happy. That was pretty cute. I like doing that dance with Pebble. I'll pick him up and make him do the little happy dance, and he does it. Pebble is essentially like a glorified plushie at this rate. He cuddles, he plays. He has never once done any sort of swipe or anything. He's a little stoopy, but he's so cute. So, like, I'll pick him up, I like scoop him. So it's kind of like if you imagine how a cat's body is, if you imagine, like, like how you might pick up a toddler by putting your hands under their armpits and then you like hoist them up. And imagine the equivalent of hoisting a cat like that. It's like sometimes I can pick him up like that, and sometimes he actually wants to be picked up like that. He puts his hands in the air and asks for uppies sometimes. Like if I've come through the door and I'm taking too long taking my shoes off, he'll climb up there's like a box in the corridor at the minute. He climbs on it and then he just like kind of meows and puts his hands in the air. It's very cute of him. It's BB. He's actually not in here currently. Pebble! Pebble! I'm not even sure Regeki's in here. Where are you both at? Suspicious. Cookies. Mwahaha, the curse has spread. And Uzi. Macaroni? Boom. Oh. You're still doing the song, I get it. I thought you were just like macaroni. I thought you'd left because you were like, I'm leaving to play Roblox, and then you'd return just to be like, hey, guess what? Macaroni. Macaroni. So if we have another one with a blue, chippy chippy chopper jumper doobie doobie dabba dabba. So using Maisie's background here to get another blue background. And just slap a blur on that. I have no idea how to pronounce this one, by the way. That's why I keep saying blur. Call myself out. I think it's like Gaussian. Gaussian. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know what that says. Help. Okay, we've got a lot of white. Anyone else know how to pronounce it? Google probably does. Kimberly, I just got jump scared. Help. Shaking. What are you playing? What jump scared you? Is it FNAF? You're playing Roblox FNAF, aren't you? Cookie Maisie is adorable. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't a spoiler. She will be uploaded later. I'm really, really, really hoping I can get through these portraits fast enough to have time to do one last happy dance. Really hoping. Also, that's another big question is how do I present the final happy dances? I have like 13 GIFs. Do I just make a reel with them all back to back and post it? That doesn't feel like much of a celebration to kind of end it though, does it? Or is that exciting enough? Is it just me overthinking it? So the plan initially was just to make one big GIF with everyone doing the dance meme and upload it. But I'm worried that that on its own is going to be disappointing. Or is it impossible to be disappointing when it's like an animation of your OC? Because I know that I would be, if like someone animated my OCs, I'd still be like, oh my gosh. Just like if someone draws my OCs, I'm like, oh my gosh. I have like a gallery wall. They all go in the wall. Even if it's like photos of something, wall. Wall privileges. Only currently we had to move everything, so nothing's on the wall. Currently things are in a binder? They're all in a folder. Mac, hi Mac. I'm hoping that you will let go after being pulled over and you're home safely and you're not using your one phone call to report back to stream. So this hat should look very pretty once we've got lots of colour on it. What do people think of this art style anyway? The colour burst. I don't do it too often. If I get it done right, it should look pretty anyway. It's a lot of trial and error, this, to get everything to look good. So you just kind of trial and error until the colours are the vibe you want. But it's very fun. Very, very fun. Oh, that lighter pink's actually pretty sweet. Oops. Drop my pen. Some dark blue, maybe. And Cookie, it's impossible to be disappointed with Art of Your Sea. That's what I was thinking. I was like, would it be impossible? I suppose if someone drew something like intentionally mean, but that would definitely be the exception. Like nothing has been drawn in a mean way. Because some people received some mean attacks this year. Like not like intentionally mean. I don't want to say because I don't want people to be like distressed, but people were basically being malicious and intentionally making mean attacks. But like a genuine illustration of any way of your OC, I think is very difficult to be disappointed with. Because it's your character, you designed them, you love that character, and then someone's gonna draw on them. Craiglitch, hey, I got away for a sec. Did something interesting happen while I wasn't here? I don't know. I don't know how long you've been gone. Kimberly, Uzi, sorry, got jump scared. You're playing creepy horror stories. And Cookie, I love your art. I love your art. Your art's so cute. I really like your. Wait, oh, what color was the eye? Put like that color. Sorry, I really like your OCs. They're very cute. I was struggling so greatly trying to pick one. I'm gonna see if I can put green on the eye because I think that'd definitely be a move. And Craiglitch, if your art was food, I would be fat because of it. If you're well fed, get many. I wonder what kind of food it'd be. Something cool. How's that? Ooh. Okay, I definitely like the idea of having the eye green, but I'm just not vibing with the color placement on everything else yet. Oh, yeah, and Astroblaze, you said you were working on the backgrounds for for the first part of the animation for the opening. I don't think I celebrated that enough because that's actually really cool. Very interesting. Again, I hope it is definitely more relaxing to do, considering you've had a stressful day at work. And it's like nice to come home and get some art done. Okay, I'm liking the hat a little bit better now. I'm not liking the center of it though. That might be it. Just like a little random swipe of purple, be like, huh. Oh no, there's so much pink on the edgy OC. Do you think they're okay with that? Like, I don't know if the character's got an edgy personality, but they've definitely got more of an edgier look. No shade. Nothing wrong with an edgy OC. Just, does the vibe fit? I'm not entirely sure. What if I try and increase the blur? Try and increase the blending a little bit? Potentially. We can definitely save it as it is, and I can possibly change it later if I don't like it. I know what I forgot and why it's not working. I forgot the color fill section. I forgot the color fill. There we go. That's why something looks like it's missing. That's why we're struggling. What if we actually use this color from her? So I think the face on this character is darker, so actually, no, Maisie, not you, sweetheart. Go away, please. That was probably the nicest go away. Um, I was like, I feel mean. She looks so happy to be here. Okay, so the heart is the darkest shade. We could have it on the, let's see, the body. Oops. We could do the body and like this interior bit of the hat. Maybe that part. Maybe. I think that might work. Or we can do, if you do the skin, and then maybe the lower half again. Sorry, I was covering my mouth there. That will have muffled things. I'm like thinking, so I'm kind of like doing that thing where you kind of like your hands sort of over your mouth, like hmm. Definitely not those parts. I kind of like the idea of doing the face because it creates a bit of extra contrast for the eye, and then probably this lower part. Cookie, Maisie right now, star eyes. Cookie, add a little blue maybe if you're not happy, a dark blue. You're right, blue's the colour we're missing. Probably blue. We're gonna get the colour fill done first because I've definitely forgotten it. But oh, Uzi, I'm gonna cry. Please, I need comfort. You need comfort. Maisie, she's a baby. Look at her, sweet. I don't actually have the illustration by Cookie anymore because the reference layer is already deleted. And the other reference we have is a full design, but it might not be as comforting. It kind of depends on what you consider comforting. Again, no shade, I love me a spooky character. Do you feel comforted? Did Maisie help? Oh, Cookie, does Maisie have any story, by the way? Cookie, pat, pat, pat. Pat Susie. Yay, please. Mac, what if, hear me out, under the hat was a galaxy? Ooh, that does sound cool. It reminds me of an episode of Digimon. So in Digimon, I'm gonna draw it in the hat. In Digimon, there's a Digimon. I can't remember it. I think it's called something basically like Digitamamon. It basically translates to Digi-Egg. And it looks like this. Okay? It looks like this. Inside its face was an entire universe. So there was a section where a character had to reach into its face to catch something. And yeah, there was like an entire universe in its face. It was crazy. It's like Tamagotchi, where it's like Tama just means egg. And fun fact, Tamagotchi are made by the same people that made Digimon. And Tamagotchi came first, and Digimon was their attempt at making a literally their objective was, well, we have Tamagotchi, so let's make Tamagotchi but for boys, and they came up with Digimon. And like I am a whole she-her. I like Digimon. What is this? Okay, I do agree with the bit of blue missing from that color. So we need the soft brush again, please. Thank you. Um, Cookie, she's mainly a comfort character. She had cancer and when she was ill and got the eating disorder I have. Oof. Well, it's good to have comfort characters. They can really help. They comfort characters are really good for dealing with things and getting through things. I too have the cancer. That's why I was at the hospital. uh, let's know how Maisie feels on that one. So the blue here is definitely what was missing. Who was it that suggested the blue? Who was it? You were correct. Cookie, it was you. Cooker, it makes her an insanely picking eater, but it's not her fault she had leukemia. Same. I'm not being insensitive. That's not a joke. Same. It's leukemia. I have acute lymphoblastic leukemia. That will also make her a picky eater. Oh no, Maisie. But I'm not being like mean or anything to your OC, like genuinely. Craiglitch, what's a comfort character? Cookie, I had cancer, that's me. Was it also I shouldn't ask. I was gonna say if it was also leukemia. But I'm noticing the word had. I'm noticing the had. The past tense there means a lot. I'm glad it's a had. Craiglitch, comfort characters can be a lot of things. So a comfort character, it's kind of hard to describe, but it's like they just make you feel better. So it's not necessarily a vent character where it's like, oh yes, this one is my OC that has the traumatic backstory because traumatic backstory's sake. I mean, it can be that, but it can also be something that's relatable to you, so it makes you feel nice. Things like that, shared experiences, or sometimes even self-inserts. There's a lot of ways a character can be a comfort character. Um, Also, Cookie, when I was very little, you had it. Uzi, a comfort character is someone that comforts you and you really like them pretty much. Also, Cookie, you had the leukemia. Are you okay, by the way? I'm okay. I'm doing good. I used to post art a lot. I used to create a lot. I got so sick I couldn't sit up. And that is why if you, for example, look at my Instagram, you'll notice I used to post each week, sometimes more than once a week. And then it dropped off, and I didn't post for a long time. I essentially had to live at the hospital. Um, and now I'm doing stuff. So that alone, the fact that I'm creating stuff is a sign that I'm doing well. Hey, I think I like those colors. That's very pretty to me. Compared to the other attempt. Oh, that is poo now. Poo. Brother. Slay. Slay. Huge improvement. Thank you for suggesting the blue. You saved it. You saved. Is it the witch doctor? What were you called? Sorry. Oh, Witcher Death. My bad. Pebble, what you doing? Hi. We were talking about you. Cookie, are you gonna be okay? I am. I'm doing okay. We're testing some stuff out at the moment, and I've got to do some extra tests, but I should be okay. I'm past the worst of it. So I got diagnosed. I had to live in the hospital for several months. It sucks. There was nothing to do in the hospital. I did a ton of work digitally, so I'm gonna leave you with the not the witch doctor. With the Witcher Death while I go and get another character reference. I had to live in the hospital for a while, and eventually I got let out of the hospital, and then I may as well have lived in the hospital because they turned around and was like, "Okay, so you're free, but here's the thing. You have to come in like every day for treatment. Why go home?" And that's when I ended up getting too sick to stand or walk or anything like that. I could barely even stay awake, so I ended up not drawing anymore because I physically couldn't. And then I had nerve damage in my hands, which meant my hands were all shaky, so I couldn't draw anyway. I think the turning point for me where I realized it was getting bad wasn't the bit where I lost the use of my legs, but it was the bit where I had to sign a birthday card and I just couldn't. I had to try and sign a birthday card and it was just a mess. And I was like, that's a problem. But obviously, I can do a lot more than sign a birthday card now. So this character is Lan. It belongs to Newman. This is the one I meant where I said this one with really cool hair. Because, come on, that is really cool hair. Uzi, them and they made you feel better. Oops, override red down. Sorry. Cookie, of course, I wish and I hope you get better soon. Try Glitch have a challenge for you. Ooh, thank you, Cookie. You know, ironically, the leukemia I got is the type that is common in children. So it's common in children specifically, very rare in people over 18, and I got it. I just turned too old. Get this. So you've got kids ward, and the kids ward is brighter, it's colourful, and you've got children and teens on that ward. It was my birthday like less than a month prior to the diagnosis. And they were like, "Oh no, we're gonna have to put you on the adult ward." And they moved me to the adult ward where the youngest person there was like 60. And it was all so boring. There was literally games in the kids ward, right? Like board games and stuff. But in adult ward, you know what you get? Pamphlets. Pamphlets that tell you about things like boring stuff. Insurance. That's not fun. What is I'm joking, I'm laughing. Well, I'm not joking, it is literal, but, like, I'm not sad in case you can't tell the tone. Um, Glitch, I'm so sorry for what happened, you interview through, hope you are getting better. I am getting better, don't worry. I am okay. And what was your challenge, by the way? What was the challenge, Cookie? Cool hair, we can agree. Uzi, all of us, Cry Glitch? Oh yeah, Cry Glitch is a challenge for everybody. Astro Blaze, adults aren't allowed to have fun. Exactly. We're to bring. So it's squeaky clean. But the user freeze, he's in chat a lot. Um, I probably owe a lot of my recovery to Squeaky. He helped a lot. He helped a lot. Um, he also we'd also play games and stuff whilst waiting, so it was less boring because adults aren't allowed fun. It's like I'm not even talking like children's toys, like little baby toys specifically or anything like that. Like talking board games. So like for like later teens and stuff. Okay, can we get cool pose on the hair? Oh, we were there half the time. Like, should we just donate some board games? But board games are expensive. I'm like thinking, I'm like, concentrating to try and make sure the hair looks right. Oh, at Easter, there was a nurse that dressed up as a big egg. He dressed as a big egg at Easter. Literally, it was a big inflatable, like, chicken egg costume, and it was kind of like this, with his face in it. Little side quest, and his little feet. And he had a trolley. He had a trolley that was covered in Easter eggs. He handed them out. Oh, I'm glad you are doing better though, Cookie. Because I think one of the worst parts of all of that is the concept of actually going through it as a younger child. So the fact that you had to do that, I'm glad you can at least get some comfort with Maisie. Craiglitch, I started drawing hands and they're looking good lying. Lying. I'm tired. I had fun sport once, it was awful. And Craiglitch, the challenge is to try and find my OC in a mass attack that someone drew for me. It's in my profile. I'm making it look hard, but it's really easy. Okay, is it on your YouTube profile? What do you mean? Cookie, what's your user? Do you mean Craiglitch's user? Egg, egg, egg. He was, he was a big egg. Oh, right, I know. Should we take a look? Should we challenge chat? Let me see. If you bear with me, I can come and get it. So I can go through the image you drew of Colby. So I'm on that attack page. I'm on my way. I'm gonna assume we click on your defenses and include it in. Oh, there's two. That's not quite the Where's Wally I was expecting. That's not quite the Where's Wally I was expecting. They look really good though. They're really well drawn. Gosh, you've got so many 70. Your art's really cute. I like that when you look at it, you could see overall improving styles and stuff. There's like some really good art though. It's very pretty. Okay, this collar is a very stand-up-ish one. I'm still flabbergasted, right, that there is no achievement or 100. There should be an 100 achievement. I think there should be a 51. Because definitely not everyone's going to get that, obviously. But what about the people that do? I think you burnt it. Maybe that's when you get like special badge on your profile that says Artfight Veteran. Right, is there right? So she has. Wait, I don't know if they're a she. Sorry, they have little diamond tassels here. Oh, look at that cute lipstick too. I don't know if I can draw that without it looking like a mustache. Let me see. So it's kind of like lip. If I go about it that way, okay. I suppose it could still look like a mustache, hypothetically. I will do my best to make it not look like a mustache, though. Okay, the cool visor. Um, the bangs need to be slightly choppier. So does that, but I can remember that part. I think a lot of this is going to be under the waist. I'm not quite sure. I like how this one's looking. Let's try again. What if I try slightly different pose? This is what I mean where I'm like, if it's not working, just try deleting it, just try starting again. Rather than just erasing. I'm not quite sure what kind of nose type that's supposed to be. Because it's kind of been done in that anime style where you just kind of do 2 dots. Ooh, her eyes, the light little swirls. That's really pretty, actually. So I'm going to do, like, slightly rounded nose. Maybe with, like, this angle, with the visor. Hi, Pebble. Let's try... I'm just vibing. The other pose was, like, really boring. What about... Oh, idea. Let's try a bit smaller for the sketch. Could try potentially arm behind the head look. And then I'll check chat again. Those are definitely way too short. Those were not proportionally correct. Try a pose a bit more like that might. Segma? A segment? What's a segma? Cookie, I see the OC in the master. Mac, I'm losing it. Help. Mac, are you still by the side of the road? Did they let you go yet? Okay, hypothetical ears, eyes. I know what Sigma is. Hypothetical is though. This is quite a word statement even. Sorry, not word. Darn. Let's see. Um, that direction for the body. I think the waist would cut here, not the waist, the bottom. So it cuts slightly there. Oops. Collarbone here. So something that kind of helps me work out proportions when doing different perspectives on the neck and head is to work out where the collarbone is specifically. Even if the character doesn't have a visual collarbone, it's like even if, like hypothetically, if Lan was wearing like a low cut t-shirt, you might not be able to see the collarbone still. Some body types you just can't, right? It still helps me work out where it is in the anatomy to place where the collarbone would be. Similarly for ears, even though the ears aren't visual on the character, and it's like it might seem like an extra step because you're only going to delete it later, but if it helps you get the sketch right, I don't think that's too terrible, you know? See, now I don't think the head's quite right. Could we, like, tilt it, maybe? I can reposition it in a moment. I'm just sketching. Oh, what if one arm's behind the head and the other arm is in a different pose, maybe? If you have one arm down, I could tilt the head and arm. And give her like a little grin. You know, kind of like one of these looks. Slightly change the perspective. Yeah, I think that seems a bit cuter. I think we're getting somewhere finally. Oh, she's facing forward now. Let's see. BRB Uzi, okay. My time. I think sigma means standard deviation in statistics. Cookie, going back to look at the sketch of Macy. Oh, true. You weren't here for the sketch program. You were here for like the color stage, weren't you? So I struggled a little bit with that one, but I don't think it's too terrible. He's witnessing like art block in real time though. I think the color blocks burst style actually suits Lance's hair type. Okay, so start with the visor. I'm gonna swap out the brush type because I'm pretty sure this is on fuzzy and I don't like sketching in fuzzy. There we go. Oops. Visor, nose, lips, like an open mouth. But her eyes are really pretty. So she's got thicker eyelashes on the center. Cookie's time traveling in the VOD right now. Okay. That's definitely looking a lot sweeter than it was. Um, I do think that these seem, if you don't have any more art block type problems, um, I think speed-wise, I'm confident I should be able to get everybody a does this count as a headshot? Is this a headshot? I think some of them are headshots, some of them are busts. Some are shoulder up, some are a little bit lower, but ultimately shoulder up. We should be able to get all the Revengers done in this style before the time runs out. At bare minimum, which is the important part to me. Get the hair behind in this kind of shape. Okay. Is that like a little cape behind her? I think so. We can't be certain, so I'm not going to make it a cake completely. And I know that they seem to have like a partially see-through top on over the top, like this see-through layer, which is cool, but I don't think it's going to translate effectively in the style that it's being drawn in. Now, from Mark crying, Mark, I'm sorry. I wish we could send in the rescue team for you. Just adding them little twists there and there. I can change the. I'm starting to think that Mac still hasn't made it back yet, guys. Everyone. Has anyone eaten yet today? I've not really eaten. What did I even eat? I had a piece of garlic bread before stream. I think that's cute for Lan. I can, for the sake of stream, if anyone's interested, get some extra sketches done too. So I don't know if people prefer to see sketches or prefer seeing these come to like full fruition each time. Is that the right way to say it? Okay, clip test. Yeah. So I think it's starting to come together. But I think she definitely needs another workaround. In fact, I might take a break from Lan because I'm kind of struggling, which is weird because I'm better at humanoids. You go. We'll have another look at Maisie while I get more references. Do you want an edgy OC again? I'm going to revisit Lan because at the moment I'm just not. I'm just not. Unfortunately. Look, we have an edgy OC again. But usually I'm better with humanoids, or at least I thought I was. Good little ghost. Yeah, rather than just letting it interrupt the flow and like trying again and again and again, I'm just gonna swap out. There's nothing wrong with the character. I think she's lovely. She's got a gorgeous design, but it's me that's the problem here. So this character, there we go, is Alistair. It belongs to Sad Bread. Sad Bread did pixel art of Eden. It's really cool. Cookie, no, I have not eaten today. Also, Maisie, cry glitch, yes, I have eaten today. I could tell because I had urea earlier. Oh no. Mac, I'm home, I'm bored, I'm waiting for my stupid pen to charge. Are you hoping to do some art, Mac? Maybe. What if we get like a spooky pose with this one? If you've not eaten today, Maisie, not Maisie, sorry. I'm calling you Maisie now. Um, Cookies or anything in that might tempt you? Does it? I know sometimes it can help to eat with other people as well. For me, it helps to eat with other people, but it does the opposite depending on the person. So if I don't feel comfortable around that person, absolutely not. If you can't eat anything, Cookie, I'd recommend, if you can, something else like a liquid that's not plain water, because that'll at least give you some sugars and it'll help you feel good. Get a big, creepy, spooky grin. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just clean that up a little bit. Pebble. Pebble, you know when I asked if people had eaten today or drank anything today, I wasn't hoping that you were going to respond with, "Watch me, I'm about to eat a moth." That's not quite the vibe. Pebble's chasing a moth around the room. I don't think anyone's jealous of Pebble's meal. Wait, hang on a minute. Genuine question. Do we think this character's meant to be fuzzy, or is that art style? I think it's art style because it's the same on the mask as well. So I was just about to make them like fuzzy. So I think they're meant to be smooth, which would make sense if they're also a ghost, because they tend to be. Ooh. I was also contemplating. Craiglich, Cookie, I plan to attack you one last time, by the way. Prepare to see your inbox glow tomorrow morning. You deserve it. Oh, W's. W's for Craiglich. Craiglich, you also deserve. How many fingers we got here? 1, 2, 3. 3 on each hand. I was really, really, really surprised as well, Cookie, by your art this morning. Well, for me, when I got it, it was morning. Because I honestly didn't think there'd be any more. I thought, like, right, well, it's the last day of Artfight. We're in the last 24 hours. There's not going to be any more. And I logged on to start collecting the references to make sure I got the final revenges in. So it was a very, very big surprise. Thank you. Does this character have thumbs? Do you have thumbs, Alistair? Because if you want to add thumbs, I can add thumbs like this. Oops. Oh, your dream's so cute. Dream Colby looks so fluffy, baby. Spooky. And how rounded and like shapeshifty do we think this character moves, like their limbs? Are we gonna have like spindly limbs like this? Because because like they're clearly some sort of spectre. You could give the rounder limbs like this. Or I could give, anatomical, which would be a bit more like this. No, I like the lower hand. Cookie, I always add the floof. And as well as he does, you can see them on his underhand, 3 fingers, 1 thumb. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking on this one that it's a thumb there because it's okay. So Astro agrees, so we're going with thumbs. We're keeping the thumbs. Cry glitch cookie. You mean Noah? Sorry, I got lost. Mind type. I thought you would tell people to prepare thyself, Mentos. Mentos Prime. Hi, abracadabra. I have stolen your art. That is just how I say hello. Oh no! Mentos Prime's running away with the OCs. They're not even my OCs. How are you doing, Mentos? It's good to see you. I'm getting some last illustrations in. This isn't even my OC, it belongs to Sad Bread. Now they're gonna be even more sad bread. If they thought they were sad bread before, imagine how they're gonna feel watching Mentos Prime run away with Alistair. So I know their shape isn't too anatomical, so that's what we're playing around with currently. If I was bread and I was already sad bread, I'd be the saddest bread if Mentos Prime ran away with one of my OCs. Sad bread, sadder bread. Mm. Oh, wait, that might work. Wait, no, I want to keep the hand. It's this second hand that's not working. Maybe, how big is it? There we go. Yeah, it did need to be smaller, so there's at least that. Mentos, you should draw Maharoga? Potentially, but today we're drawing OCs. We're getting some Artfight revenges in before Artfight finishes, which it will do in a couple of hours. Ooh, maybe we're almost there with this design. Maybe if this hangs down a little bit further. I do plan to do one of those drawing sessions again where I just draw what people in chat come up with, because that was very fun. And I think everyone in chat had a lot of fun with that too. There was a lot of Roblox in that illustration. I actually have a thumbnail almost ready for it. Spooky. Okay. Try flip. Flip again. Not terrible. As far as sketches go, I think that's pretty solid. And Mac, back. Sorry, hi for English. Hi. Cookie, happy dancer, and Craiglitch, if anyone else in the chat wants to get one last attack, type your username. And Mentos Prime. Oh, I've already read that one, sorry. Also, thank you for the likes on the video, everyone. We've gotten up to 7. That's really good. We're gonna be spawning on people's suggested page. Will be the jump scare now. It's because Uzi earlier on was getting jump scared in Roblox. So now we're the jump scare in Roblox. Woo. Do you think we're intimidating? Is this intimidating? Cookie, by the way, Happy Dance is adorable. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm really glad that it's done so well and that people like it. Because if it is a lot of work, but I really love seeing all the different types of characters dancing. Also, Cry Glitch, your art is adorable, and I would give you my username again, but I don't know how much time I have to revenge you, unless I preemptively pre-revenge you, and then it's like a scheduled, like a premeditated attack via tap. Just add you to the list. Okay, so the eyes are. I definitely want the eyes to be solids. We know that much. And they've got drippies. Drippy eyes. This is when we all attack you, actually, Crispy. Sorry, Cryglitch. I sometimes call Cryglitch Crispy because their Artfight username is Crispy. Mentos, with this there, I summon? Are you trying to summon something? Uzi, no, it's not creepy. Aw, Cryglitch. Jcrow, prepare for a surprise tomorrow. Nani? What? I've never been surprised in my life. That's a lie. Maybe I'll prepare to surprise you tomorrow or on stream. I have a concept. I have an idea. I have an idea. Never been surprised in my life. Okay. I'm like cheating to get the diamond shape. I'm like, this might be quicker. Oh great, now Adobe's being angry at me. Adobe, we are on the layer we are using. Stop trying to feather things. We don't want feathers here. Something like that for the inner part, because then again, I don't know. Just over here. Honestly, a feather tool's terrible. I'm sure some artists make the feather tool look great, don't get me wrong, but definitely not in this case. Oh, I see. So if I am too cheap this way, I need to do it this way. Make it bigger. Okay. Yes, I draw more cartoony, as we can all tell. So, feather tool here, not often used. I mean, I do use it sometimes, I guess. I use it mostly for partially creating strokes on work. So a stroke is kind of like the sticker effect. So if you imagine how a sticker looks with the white outline, strokes and feathering tools can be used to create that. One of the methods I use does involve feathering, but I kind of set it to minimal opacity. Sometimes I'll use it in spreads as well. So I'll use it for effects after the art's done, but I'm definitely not using it as a main effect, if that made any real sense. Um, Cookie, I'm gonna draw another one of your characters. I like them. What? You don't have to. I appreciate it because your art's adorable, but you really don't have to. Put the art on the wall. To the wall. Sentenced to wall. Like, mental spine. Gamble. It's if I, the king of Kurith, Fakuna? Question mark? Mentos. Are you speaking in Roblox? Craiglitch, you don't have to. I don't expect anything back. I just want to give because Artfight is also that. That is true. One of the main spirits of Artfight is the concept of surprise art. I love doing surprise art. I think my Instagram's still like got lots of surprise art posts. Sometimes when I don't draw my own OCs, I'll look for other people's characters. And it's because I get bored of commercial designs and stuff. Probably one of their main deterrents is like, okay, so let's say I'm a fan of a certain cartoon. Sometimes I'll draw the characters, but a lot of the time I end up with this, well, they have loads of art of their character. And people with OCs are gonna, value that art a lot more than some random organization that's already got a ton of fan art, you know? Like, there's nothing wrong with fan art. It's just I think that's what I used to like think about it, where I'd be like, if I'm gonna spend time, if I spend the time drawing someone's OC instead, then I get to draw something that's not my own characters for a bit, and the art's gonna mean a lot more to that person. And when I say I get bored of designs, it's because when people design OCs, they're being very free. They're very free and creative. They're more personal designs. But when you get designs for animation, for example, or for comic books, they're usually simplified so they're easier to reproduce and make more of. And, it makes sense. But if I'm in the mood to draw something detailed, that's why half the time I'm like, OCs are usually more fun. It's like I say, one, they're more fulfilling because they're probably mean a lot more to the person that's receiving the art. And then two, they weren't designed with how easily can this be redrawn in mind? They're just designed with fun. So I'm gonna make the body kind of wiggly because they are a spoopy ghost. Cookie, I am more art for the wall. Mentos, did you read the message where I said where I got the with this treasure I summon a thing? Oh, have you been possessed? Is that what all this is? Is this possessed demons talking? Mentos Prime, do you need an exorcism? We might need to exorcise Mentos. Okay. And as Astro Blaze sleuthed out, this character does have thumbs. Actually, they have pointy fingers too. So we need to sharpen these fingernails. I want to say like Mentos blink twice if you need an exorcism, but I don't know how you're really going to convey that in chat. Either way, Mentos blink twice if you need an exorcism. We'll send you soap. Soap is a common theme on the channel. Chat usually brings a lot of soap, a lot of orange juice. We ended up literally with the hashtag Jcrow and hashtag soap eaters from the same stream, just because of the way people and the things that people were putting in chat. I don't even remember which stream this is to suggest you the VOD to like give you context. No idea. But I think Jacroverse was to refer to, I think it's my characters and people in chat. I think it was Val that came up with that one, yeah. But we've not seen Val today. I'm starting with the outer fingers because I just wasn't working with that middle one. It's the perspective and the sharpness we're going for. Round and sharp. Does that work? Yeah, kinda. I'll probably move it slightly further away from the character. Yes, boopy. Matt. Oh no. Uzi, hashtag soap eaters. Yes, the soap. Master Blaze, it was a chicken mayo meme one that I was in. So it was one of the chicken mayo memes. And Cry Glitch, bye bye. Who we bye buying? Oh, Nisty, hello. Hi, Nisty. Mac, I still have an unfulfilled request from the request stream where it's my old friend tweets. I know you said the references for that one too. Cry Glitch, I already bookmarked your OCs. I have to go because gotta start drawing. Love you all. Bye bye, Cry Glitch. Have fun. Mantos Prime, do you understand what I'm saying? You shall need to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I've started watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm at the part where they're kind of explaining, is it domain expansion? Maybe? I'm at the bit where they were in a prison and now they're kind of explaining the something expansion. And they met the volcano Mount Fuji looking ghost, volcano head guy. Uzi's hashtag soap eaters. Mac unimpressed. Is your pen charged, Mac? Is it still not charged? You still waiting? Oh, where's my layer gone? Was I in this one? This one. Big ol' smile. Come on. Actually, the lower down smile is a bit creepier, so I think we're going to keep that one. With like the wider arch. Teethsies. I think that might be creepier. I'm not sure. Nah. And back to the hands, I guess. Little arms. Yeah, it's going to be a shame when Artfight's done because it has been fun doing all these different characters. And with Artfight, Happy Dance as well. Happy Dance has been really fun to do. I'm thinking of doing a similar project later. I need to plan it a little bit more, but the concept of doing another animation where I kind of mass animate people's OCs. Because I was thinking for maybe Inktober. So I think it's just the mouth and then like the tie bit around. Yeah, the plan currently is going to be Inktober and it's going to be um probably Halloween themed. So I was thinking it might involve having like a Google Docs form, having people submit their OCs, how they want to be credited, and their OC in a Halloween costume design. Just gotta actually, work out how it would work and make a plan for what the animation would actually look like and be. And then it also means that people that didn't get animated this year have a chance to be animated again in future. I'm definitely, even if I don't do Halloween, I'm definitely going to be doing more mass animations as well because it's really fun getting to draw as many different characters. So there will be more projects like the Happy Dance in future. Okay, I think that's good for Alistair. Um, as for the areas that are, colored out, I'm thinking it probably makes more sense because usually I try and get the color pigment behind parts with like a darker pigment. And I think the darker pigment is clearly going to be the body, but then we also have the splatter detail on the face, and I'm worried that's going to cause a lot of their features to blend in with each other. If it ended up kind of like this, darker, and then the only white part of the design would be around the mask. I don't think that's too terrible, actually. I think it still kind of works. So I think that should be fine. Cookie, the sketch is done. If you do Cookie, she's a witch. Cookie, do I still have your profile open? I think I'm on a page with Maisie at the minute. Maisie? Yes, she is open. Do you have a favorite? Oh, Cookie. Cute. Is Cookie your second favorite? Because I can target Cookie. I could target Cookie. Oh, she's cute with wings. I like the little doodle at the bottom with the knife. That's very cute. But if you like Cookie, I could target Cookie potentially. Man says prime, it means man loving man. Oh, are you explaining yaoi again? I forgot what yaoi means. Yeah. Anyway, unfortunately, we have hit 10. It's been a really lovely stream. It's been I think there's been a lot of wholesomeness this stream. We have Dry Glitch and Cookie to thank for that one. Cookie, yes, she's my fave, but I equally love Maisie. Maisie's cute. All your characters are cute. They're so adorable. As a heads up, Evan Cookie's Artfight account is Chaotic Cookie. And we've got a bunch of OCs up. They're all really cute. But yes, thank you everyone for joining in. So, oh, Mac Jcrow, yes, I need you to what? Draw. Oh my God, you made it so dramatic. Maybe I'll get that little drawing done just for you. Just for you, for context for everyone. I'm pretty sure it's two random Roblox characters. I don't know who they are. I'll draw them like holding hands. Gasp. Holding hands? Oh my gosh. I'll post if I do it, I'll post it in the Discord. There's Cookie. Thank you for joining. It was great to see you again. Mac, Mentos Prime came in at the end there. Astro Blaze, you've been here since the beginning. Big appreciation. And Uzi, it was nice to see you too. Obviously, Craiglitch, you've been here a lot and talking in chat a lot. And Mind Type as well. Definitely appreciate you taking the time to say hi. And ooh, there was a few people that jumped in to say hi but couldn't stay. I think Nisty, you were one of them. There was somebody else. Was it Splatoon? Splatoon was definitely here though. I'll be remembering everyone. Sebastian. I think you were the other person that came in for a little bit and said hi. And yes, Splatoon, I'm pretty confident, did come in earlier and stick around for a little bit. But thank you all for joining the stream. The schedule is Tuesday and Wednesday, Friday and Saturday from 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. UK time. Thank you all very much for joining. Art Fight has been really fun, but unfortunately it has come to the end and this is the final art stream for 2024. But keep an eye out on my YouTube shorts for the final dance animation. It will be put up. It will be put up soon. Quite excited for it. But yeah, so if I haven't gotten a gift to you, there are gifts in the Discord server. I'm not sure how else to send them at the moment, but there is a link to the Discord server in the description below. If you or somebody on your behalf, like a parent, did join to get your gifts, that's fine. I don't mind if they dip in, take the gift and leave, but it is a public server. There's an animation channel and the gifts are all up there. But thank you all for joining and hope to see you in the next stream. Depending on where you are, good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Have a great day or sweet dreams.